Yo, what's poppin', guys? It is your boy, the K Nation, aka Card Nation, bringing you guys kind of a discussion video for today. And today, we're going to be talking about Pokemon Generation 8. So we know it is 2019. Gen 8 will come out this year. Probably November. If you want to, I can actually give you the exact date right now. Okay, hold up. The past few years, they've been releasing it on the third Friday of November. I'm about to give you guys a release date right here. Even though it's not officially announced, Generation 8 will come out, my prediction, November 15th, 2019, okay? That is if they decide to drop in November. Who knows, maybe they'll change it up this year. But the past 3 years, it's basically been like the third Friday of November. I don't know if any of you guys caught on to that or whatever, but I definitely did. But yeah, guys, today we're going to be talking about Generation 8, kind of doing a discussion video. I wanted to do more original content type of videos, this year, building my channel. Instead of just constantly just doing like let's plays and episodes of stuff and just streams, I kind of want to make some production, make some videos, okay? Pretty much just make a video and that's it. And Generation 8 will be coming out this year, like I said, and there's gonna be tons of leaks, tons of rumors, tons of theories, and tons of like content before it drops, tons of speculation, stuff like that. And I'm gonna try to cover it. I know a lot of PokeTubers, basically do cover it, and they clickbait the shit out of their, rumors and stuff. And who knows, maybe your boy would do that because we're trying to build the channel. But I'll try not to like make it too ridiculous here, because there's literally a leak like every single second. If you want, you can literally just make up your own fucking leak and make a YouTube video on it. So I'm gonna try to keep it nice and not toxic, I guess, with these types of videos. But yeah. Let's talk about Generation 8, Pokemon Generation 8. So, the release date is late 2019, and the platform is Nintendo Switch. So, as we all know, we got Let's Go this year, or technically last year now, but basically, we had Let's Go, the first Pokemon title on the Switch. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. However, clearly, I'm not sure if it actually is a main series Pokemon game or not. I actually have no idea, but clearly, it's not like the usual Pokemon games, alright? I think we all know that at this point. Everyone's known that. It was basically a game to kind of promote Pokemon Go. Not really promote, I would say. I don't know, kind of like, yeah, I guess kind of like, definitely it was very heavily influenced by Pokemon Go, obviously. So I guess that's kind of that is why they made that game, to boost up Pokemon Go. A lot of people still play that game, by the way, surprisingly. I was actually surprised. I was on Twitter a lot over the summer, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, look at this shiny I got! Look at this shiny I got! Look at this shiny I got!" It was like, holy shit! What is going on? I actually would still play that game, but I literally don't have any Pokeballs. I'm not able to get any because I don't want to spend money on that. But yeah, me personally, I did like Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. I haven't even beat that game yet. Been pretty busy, but I got pretty far in it. Doing the damn thing, playing the game. I am enjoying it. I don't mind the Let's Go mechanics, honestly, TBH. Like, I really don't mind catching the Pokemon like that. I really do like how you see the Pokemon and stuff like that, instead of just regular tall grass. But yeah, that's what we had last year. So, 2019, we're getting the real deal. We're getting the main series Pokemon game. So, what can we expect from Pokemon Generation 8? Alright, so I got this website, and I got a few other websites. All links will be in the description below. Read the description. I also post my social media. Hit me up with a follow on Twitter. Hit me up with a follow on Twitch. Your boy trying to grow that bitch. But let's talk. So, Game Freak said that this game will be made for fans of the series. Game Freak has officially said that. Now, I really don't understand this fucking statement, because isn't every game made for fans of the series? Like, what the fuck? But they also mentioned the game will be like the handheld games. So it's not going to be like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be more like the traditional Pokemon games that we've played in years past. The Pokemon Company also says that Pokemon 8, Generation 8, will be an evolution of the Pokemon franchise, okay? And that's going to be kind of interesting, of course. I mean, we all, I guess, are expecting it to be evolutionary, because it's the first main series Pokemon game on the Switch. I don't know if Let's Go, like I said, is actually main series or not, but we're just going to call this like the first main series Pokemon game on the Switch. So, I guess we do all expect it to be evolutionary. I mean, it better be fucking evolutionary, like what the fuck? We also know that Game Freak specifically name-dropped Pokemon X and Y and Sun and Moon as points of comparison. For example, it is unknown if they mean the new games will literally follow in their footsteps, or if they were named as the most recent handheld games for Pokemon 8 to be compared to. So pretty much, with that being said, they were just talking about how the games are going to be like another main series game like those ones, because everyone knows that X and Y was a very evolutionary Pokemon game. Sun and Moon, not as much, but you know, Generation 7 was still pretty big when it first dropped, not gonna lie. And the Pokemon Company, this is what we know, they have promised that this game will have far better graphics than any other game in this series before. Now, once again, it's on the fucking Switch, so you know that better, like, that's not even like a statement. I don't know why they're even saying that, just common sense at this point. But you know, Game Freak is saying this stuff, giving us this information. You know, I'm pretty sure they said that before Let's Go dropped. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like the same graphics as Let's Go. We'll actually know what it's gonna be like. I mean, they did say it's gonna be evolutionary, so who knows? Maybe the whole movement style will be different. Maybe it'll be like Breath of the Wild as like the main character. Like we're just walking around like that, you know, free camera rub. That's what I want it to be. Who the fuck doesn't want that? But Pokemon 8 is going to be in the core series of the Pokemon RPG. Game Freak has announced that, you know, main series Pokemon game. And apparently, Pokemon 8, I don't know if I keep saying Pokemon 8. I'm basically reading off an article, by the way, like I said, links in the description. Generation 8 will have lots of new Pokemon. So, obviously, we're going to have a new region. God knows what that's going to be. New cities, new towns, new protagonists, new characters, new everything. We're going to get new Pokemon, new starters, new legends, new everything. New Route 1 birds, hello. I'm kind of, you know, I look forward to that stuff. You know, the birds, stupid shit like that. But the question is, how many Pokemon are they going to drop in Generation 8? Because in Generation 6, they dropped like nothing. In Generation 7, they dropped a little bit more than nothing, but they didn't really drop that much in Gen 7. And they just had like the Alola forms to take up space in the decks. So we will see how much Pokemon they dropped in Generation 8. TBH, I would say probably like, they probably drop like 130 to 150. I don't think they're gonna go further than that. You know, Nintendo does not want to drop. They're not about to drop like 200 mons on us. Like, hello. I mean, I wish they do, but shit. But yeah, that is that. Also, apparently 300 people are now working on Pokemon. That's apparently an official statement by Game Freak. We now got 300 people working on it. How many people were working on it before? IDK. Alright, so here are some of the biggest things that we can expect going to Generation 8. First things first, gyms. Clearly in 7th Gen, there are no gyms, okay? And I know some people like that, but a lot of people do not like that. Me personally, I wish Ultra Sun and Moon had gyms, or at least a post-game maybe with gyms, because I was not that big of a fan of the Island Trial. I mean, it was cool, like I didn't hate it or anything. It's not like I dreaded the game. I still like Sun and Moon, you know, I like Ultra Sun and Moon a lot because that game was really challenging, it was really nice. But like, I think we can all expect Pokemon gyms to be making a return in Generation 8. Now we know one thing for sure, the Island Trial is not returning. Unless we're in Alola, which we're not going to be in, the Island Trial will not return. So something new is going to happen, you know, regarding that. And I'm pretty sure it's just going to be gyms. You know, we're going to have Classic 8 gyms. They could change that. There's no, you know, maybe they could add 2 more gym leaders, make it 10 gym leaders that you take on the Elite 4. You know, they could always, like, adjust that. Maybe they will, because obviously in the past 2 games, they got rid of them. So maybe they'll make an adjustment if they're going to bring it back. They don't want to bring back, like, the original thing, maybe. That way, I'll be like, what's the point of getting rid of it? Although I will say, I do respect the fact that in Generation 7, they did get rid of the gyms. The reason why, I know it sounds like a hypocrite, I just said, I wish we had gyms. But like, if you think about it, the gap of graphics and the gap of gameplay between Generation 5 and Generation 6 was a lot bigger than Generation 6 and 7. Clearly, we went from DS to 3DS, okay, from Gen 5 to Gen 6. And from Gen 6 to Gen 7, yeah, we got better graphics and all, and you know, I guess we got, you know, cutscenes which are better and stuff. But as far as like the actual like evolutionary difference, it's not that much. So I think that is one of the reasons why they got rid of Pokemon gyms and added the Island Trial, because they wanted to make something different, something exclusive, something like groundbreaking in the series. And you know, it was cool. I do wish in Ultra Sun and Moon they had gyms. That would have been fucking amazing. But I think we can all expect Pokemon gyms to make a return in in Generation 8. Clearly, I'm sure there's gonna be tons of leaks, so you know, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you'll always be up to date with the leaks. We will see if I actually like do a video on like stuff like that. But like I said, I do want to make more original content like this. I enjoy making videos like this. One-of videos. Definitely gonna be doing a lot of videos like this where I just talk and like, you know, like stuff like that, and actually produce a quality video like I was talking about earlier in 2019. But that is our first major thing we expect going into the new generation of Pokemon games is for gyms to return. Second thing is there's got to be some way in Generation 8 where you could get your Pokemon from 7th Gen. There's always a way, you know, where you could bring back your Pokemon from an older game console to the newer one. For example, they made a method. I don't even know the method, but there is a method to get Pokemon from the GBA games to the DS games, and you know, Pokemon Bank, DS games, you know, Pokemon from the DS games to 3DS games. So there will be some way where you could get your 3DS Pokemon, you know, your Sun and Moon Pokemon, your Sun and Moon Pokemon, your X and Y Pokemon. They will make some type of method where you could bring those Pokemon into the Switch. I mean, obviously I don't work for Game Freak or anything, so, you know, I know I'm saying they will, because I think they will, but obviously I don't know. But I'm pretty sure they will. You know, don't sue me. You know, don't hate on me if you can't get your freaking Popplio in Generation 8. But I'm sure we all know there's got to be some way where they will make it so you can have your 3DS Pokemon on the Switch and in Generation 8. So that is the second thing. Is basically like capabilities between Sun and Moon, really just trading Pokemon, stuff like that. So next things first is we're getting a new generation. Clearly, we're getting a whole new region. That's always the most exciting part of a new generation for me, is the region and obviously like the Pokemon stuff. But I really do like the region itself because like there's nothing like playing through a brand new region for your first time. You know what I mean? You know. And the best feeling is when you're playing through a Pokemon game and you actually like the region itself, because that way you can play it like multiple times and not get bored. You can spend countless hours in the game. So since we are on the Switch and we're getting a main series Pokemon game here, you know, like a big old deal, I think we can all expect that this region is going to be a bigger one than most regions, because clearly, you know, the game could do a lot more than the 3DS games. So I'm expecting a big region. You know, as far as the actual time or the game time, or the game time, as far as the actual like amount of time it'll take to get through the region, that may be the same, because it usually takes like 30 to 50 hours to like kind of beat a Pokemon game, so that'll probably be the same. But as far as like actual content inside of the region, regardless if that's a side quest or, you know, we will see. But as far as the actual like content in the region itself, Generation 8 will have a big ass region, okay, because it's on the Switch. You know, it's capable of doing so much. So whatever region we go to, whatever the name's going to be, it's going to be a big region. There's going to be a lot to do in this region. And hopefully, you know, every Pokemon fan in the world wants this. We can go to another region. You know, kind of like how we did in Gold and Silver and 2nd Gen. We went back to Kanto. Clearly, we don't want to go fucking Kanto again because we just have the remastered version of it for like the 3rd time. But me personally, if we could go back to another generation or another region in this generation, I would want to go back to Kalos. Now, people have literally been making videos before Sun and Moon dropped saying, oh, Kalos post-game, Kalos leak, Kalos post-game. Are we going back to Kalos? Because everybody wants to go back there. Kalos is literally a beautiful region, and that shit is unfinished. It is literally unfinished. That game itself, that region, it's lacking, bro. Like, it's just unfinished. We need to go back to Kalos. We need to go back. Now, obviously, we'll see what happens with that. Who knows? Maybe we won't go back. I don't know if I want it to be like a post-game thing, because then I feel like it'll be rushed. But Kalos itself was already rushed, so how rushed can it really be? But yeah, just imagine like Kalos with like Let's Go graphics. Like, Kalos itself is already beautiful, and hopefully we get to go back to some region. Doesn't have to be Kalos. As long as we don't go to Kanto, you know, we Gucci. We Gucci. So, clearly with every single new generation of Pokemon games, we get new mechanics. You know, that's every single Pokemon game, not even just every single like generation. You know, in 2nd Gen, we got like a day and night system. I know that from like the bug catching contest, that was like always like a morning. 3rd Gen, we got weather elements. 4th Gen, we got hail. 5th Gen, we got a whole bunch of shit in that generation. I actually don't even remember one thing though. Is there where we got like constant like weather, like constant rain, constant sand, constant weather conditions? Pretty much, you know, 6th gen we got Mega Evolutions, and 7th gen we got Z-moves. Clearly they're going to make some type of new mechanic. We will see what it is. Hopefully something good. Me personally, I wasn't too big of a fan of Z-moves. I think that they're just gimmicky, really gimmicky. Mega Evolutions didn't really seem gimmicky to me, and I just like Mega Evolutions. I hope we get new Mega Evolutions going to Generation 8, but I don't know if I would make that like an actual expectation. But they will do something mechanically with this game, obviously. New stuff. Clearly we're not going to get any new Alola forms. We're going to have the Alola. But yeah, that is that. We're getting new mechanics Generation 8. That's kind of a stupid expectation, new mechanics, I guess. Because obviously we're going to get new mechanics. But we will see if they bring back Z-moves, if they bring back new Mega Evolutions. Obviously I want new Mega Evolutions, like I said. I just like seeing the designs, like official designs of like old Pokemon that we know. It's just cool. It's dope to me. You know, some people think it's gimmicky, some people don't like it. I like it, okay? Z-moves, I feel like that just ruined the competitiveness in that game. There's so many OP-ass Z-moves that do not need to exist. But if they do bring back Z-moves, I'm sure they'll probably nerf it in some way or do something with it. I don't think they'll just bring it into Gen 8 in the state it is in. And the next expectation we have here going to Generation 8 is Pokemon Go capabilities, you know. Clearly Let's Go was all about kind of Pokemon Go. To boost that, I think they'll make some way in Generation 8 where you could like literally be connected to Pokemon Go. I'm not sure how they will do it, how it will work out. Clearly Generation 8 is going to be like the core Pokemon game. It's not going to be a Let's Go game like we had. But I'm sure they'll do something related to Pokemon Go in this game. I don't think it'll be like the stuff that happened in Let's Go, because like I said, that was kind of like a spin-off. But there will be something, I believe, going to Generation 8, you know, Pokemon Go stuff, clearly. And one last thing is, and this is probably like the most exciting thing as far as expectations go, is that Game Freak themselves, actually I don't know if it was actually Game Freak, but there is an official statement. I'm going to read this official statement to you guys. I have it open up here. It is, in the style of X and Y and Sun and Moon, this should appease competitive players, with Let's Go aimed at a broad audience, a core RPG for everyone. So pretty much what they're saying is that Let's Go was kind of like a casual Pokemon game for the kids. You know, well, every Pokemon game is for the kids, but like, it was a casual Pokemon game. Generation 8 is going to be competitive. It's going to be a big RPG, you know, and it's going to satisfy the veteran Pokemon players. And, you know, that is what we want, obviously. At the end of the day, that's what every like Pokemon fan wants, and that's exciting. That's exciting for sure. Not only that, Game Freak themselves are going to make this new generation competitive. Clearly, Sun and Moon. You know, like I said, I talked about Z moves. Me personally, I wasn't a fan of that, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see what they do as far as like the actual competitive battling goes in Gen 8. Who knows? Maybe competitive battling will be bigger than it has ever been, because we're gonna be on Switches now. So who knows? Maybe like more people will start doing competitive battling, and it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how competitive battling goes on the Switch. You know, obviously some people do Wi-Fi battles and stuff on Let's Go, but they didn't really add anything new. It's just like pure, you know, Pokemon, not anything too crazy mechanically. So, like I said, they probably will be adding new battling mechanics in this game. We'll see how that translates into the competitive aspect of Generation 8. Now, if someone actually watched me ramble this long, you deserve $1 million. I feel like I repeated myself like 40 times over and over and over again, so I do apologize, but maybe you got something out of this video, guys. Like I said, I was, you know, looking at websites, really just reading off websites a lot. I did write some stuff down that I want to talk about with the expectations. Like I said, gyms, Pokemon Bank, aka like a Sun and Moon transfer system. We're expecting a big region, new mechanics, capabilities of Pokemon Go, and a competitive game overall. Those are like the main expectations going into Generation 8. So hope, you know, you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I want to make more videos like this. Maybe not necessarily Generation 8 videos, not even like Pokemon videos, like other videos where I just do like, who knows, maybe like a top 10, top 5 theory videos, stuff like that. I want to get into more stuff like that. Obviously, I do Let's Plays and Nuzlocke, stuff like that on the channel. So if you're new, hey, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for actually getting this far. I actually do appreciate it. Someone actually got this far worth. Jeez, yo. About to die. But that is that. It is January, early January when I'm recording this, when I'm uploading this. So we'll see how this information goes. I will be covering a lot of new information on Generation 8. So, hey, you know, if you like it, just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and you will join me on the ride to Generation 8, which I said my prediction is coming out November 15th, 2019. Now I don't know if it'll actually come out that day, but that's what I'm expecting to come out. We do know it's coming out late 2019. So it is early 2019, and they will be releasing like the official titles soon in the next few months. So that's very exciting. A lot of content coming on that, a lot of more discussion videos. So with that being said, I love y'all. Peace out.